Now it's time for lefties losing it. Well, self-help trends just keep getting more bizarre and, quite frankly, are getting more concerning. Check out this so-called masculinity retreat where men fork out $10,000 to float around in a pool, hug each other and cry.
Tears cleaned my soul and I cried. Took a cup, fill it up with you, with all the joy and the sorrow and the fear. Oh, I let myself cry.
Now that, ladies and gentlemen, is actual vision of Democrat congressmen in November when they realised they left it too late to change the nominee. Meanwhile, in Bali, where white rich women film themselves screaming, all in the name of spiritual self-discovery. You know, I've seen something like that before in a movie. It's called The Exorcist. Now, lefty activists are always coming up with new and nifty ways to entertain us. Here is Activism, Animal Rights Musical Edition.
I am a cow, chicken, and a pig. My entire life I've been abused and crammed into a very small, dark place where I can barely move my body. I go mentally insane from the boredom. I live a life of nothing but suffering. I am forced to live in my home and leave.
It's quite catchy, isn't it? I've got to say, though, if anyone has lived a life of suffering, it's him. Now, speaking of activism, Ben & Jerry's, the ice cream company that is not only woke, but whose flavours are a flop, just released this new ad.
You can make progress by doing the things you love.
If you can farm, fight food deserts. If you can surf, surf for racial justice. Like to read? Start a banned book club. Protest with an ice cream cone or project new meaning on an outdated statue. Get in a costume, but try not to get arrested. You have the tools for doing good, and the greatest tool is your own unique flavor. Ben & Jerry's.
Make some mother truckin' change.
I think the only change needed is sending these lunatics out of business. Now, here's a surefire way to ensure Joe Biden loses in November. Enter Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez.
I have spoken to the president over the weekend. I have spoken with him extensively. He made clear then, and he has made clear since, that he is in this race. The matter is closed. He had reiterated that this morning. He has reiterated that to the public. Joe Biden is our nominee. He is not leaving.
Well, that settles it then. It's over for Joe, especially when you have AOC backing you. Remember this rally a few weeks ago? Yes, her brain capacity is genuinely at the same low level as Joe Biden's. And the left-wing media, who have finally realised the president is indeed mentally incompetent, have been plunged into a state of panic. It's only taken them 4 years, but they now know he is a potato. And so suddenly the race is on to trundle out doctors left, right and centre to make urgent medical diagnoses.
There was cause for concern, stumbling of speech, sort of confused rambling at times, and then also motor symptoms, lack of expression in the face. If you take a look, slow response time, I think we saw that, sort of in a sustained fashion. Definitive word retrieval mix-ups, rambling, sometimes confused speech, reduced voice volume as well, and reduced facial movements.
Because he has just such classic features of neurodegeneration. I mean, word finding difficulties, and that's not, oh, I couldn't find the word. That's from degeneration of the word retrieval area.
Good to see they've only just realised he has the cognitive ability of a pea. They never learn, do they?